Okay, ladies and gents, what's up? Back again here with another Manchester United transfer news video here. And listen, ladies and gents, the way how I see it, United, they need to stop screwing around and land Joao Felix on loan. Because if United wants to have a guaranteed spot in the top four, if United wanted to be certain that they can finish top four, they should go after Joao Felix still. I still think they need to sign another player if they want to be able to survive the Premier League and not drop any games. Then in my opinion, signing Joao Felix is a must for United at this point, because obviously with Manchester United and transfer windows, it seems like that you're watching a countdown, a clock countdown. In other words, basically it feels like you're waiting forever for United to actually do something, instead of just, going and reading all the transfer news about how this or that player is linked with United, like how Liverpool do it and like how Man City do it in the transfer window. Whenever they are interested in a player, they don't screw around and wait for it. They just go for the player, and that's what United really have to do, okay? So with Joao Felix, man, I think he offers a lot of great qualities that would fit in Ten Hag's system, and apparently Ten Hag, he wants Joao Felix, so it's like, if Ten Hag wants Joao Felix, United, stop screwing around, stop interfering in Ten Hag's transfer wishes, and just let him pull off these transfers, because Ten Hag, he's doing everything he can to help lead the club and steer the club in the right freaking direction, and it doesn't help whenever the Manchester United board gets in the way and or when they interfere in Erik Ten Hag's transfer wish list, okay? I really wish they would stop doing that, because it's like, Ten Hag, he's a manager, he's a no-nonsense type of manager, and that's the type of manager that United needed, one that's no-nonsense, one that just does what he does to help steer the club in the right direction. And hey, if them getting Joao Felix on loan, even if it's on loan, is what's going to help them finish in top four in Premier League, then you best believe United, they need to do it. Just let Ten Hag do it. No excuses. Stop making excuses and just freaking make a move, because it's so goddamn annoying seeing, how Manchester City and how Liverpool get all these other players just like that in an instant. But when it comes to United, oh my goodness, it's a completely different freaking story. And that's the really frustrating part about being a Manchester United supporter these last, 11 years now? Yeah, 11 years since I've been, watching, and since more like 12, 13 years since 12, 13 since I started watching Manchester United. But I mean, because when they won the Champions League final in 2008, I wasn't really a football fan back then, but in 2000, I did watch the 2008 Champions League final, if I remember, but I wasn't like a football fan back then like how I am now. And the way how I see it, with Manchester United, if Sir Alex Ferguson was still the manager, then he would have pulled off a transfer just like that, like how Liverpool and like how Manchester City do. If it was up to him to decide which players to get, then you best believe he would do it, okay? And I feel like Ten Hag, he's learning from Sir Alex Ferguson, and that's the way how I think United can finish in top four, is if Ten Hag just develops that same mentality like how Sir Alex Ferguson did, because obviously he's the main reason for United's success. And if United want to continue to have that same level of success in the post-Fergie years, even though it's possibly going to practically be almost damn near impossible, especially with the rise of City and Liverpool, yeah, that's run that United had, it's probably a very slim chance they will have ever had that undisputed run again in the Premier League. So at this point, man, Joao Felix to United, dude, he offers a lot of qualities that I think would fit in Ten Hag's system. And if Ten Hag wants him, then United just need to let Ten Hag do his thing and stop interfering and stop screwing around. Because, I mean, if they miss out on Joao Felix, then they will basically come up empty-handed in the transfer window. Because obviously, I would rather have Joao Felix over Memphis Depay, because obviously Memphis Depay, he didn't work out in his first stint with Manchester, so that's why I personally am not for us getting Memphis Depay again. But Joao Felix, he still has a lot of potential as a footballer, and I think that him and Bruno Fernandes, on the same team, hey, maybe that can work out wonders for United. So yeah, that's why I'd say just get Joao Felix to United and stop screwing around, because obviously, like I said before, I think he's realistically the best player they can get on loan compared to the other candidates that are on the loan, that are on a potential transfer link with United. I think Joao Felix is a way better candidate than the other footballers that United could get on loan. So that's the way how I feel it, man. And, you know, hey, if they can land Joao Felix, I'll be happy this transfer window. Even though I really was hoping for us to get Cody Gakpo, that's history. So only thing they can do now is maybe hopefully get Felix. So that's about it. See ya.